Happy to have you with us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, Mike Messina. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Ready to go? Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That's inside.
Full count.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2. And a pitch. Well struck, right field. And out of here. A solo shot. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. The count 2-1. On the ground. Roberts gathers and throws to first. And they get the out on Jones. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wide to kick the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. And the home team down a run. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back now in the Bronx. Today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
Jeter tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Albies over to first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bounced out to short. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Left-hand hitter waits. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Here comes a pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next pitch is outside. Justice gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Kiner whips it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. First and second here, no outs. The next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Orlando Arcia in the on-deck circle. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And Albies is retired. Runner tags up for third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him. But you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top, 1-0. Back in New York, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Ralph Kiner. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The 3-1. And a strike in there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's to third. Slings it across. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Sneaks through, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
batting fifth, the first baseman.
Man at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And another ball. At the belt and fires. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for New York, Eddie Matthews. Here's a 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Justice heads towards it. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Joe Torre.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
That's in there. And it's 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. So here's Murphy now. Kicks and fires. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run.
Runner on the goal. Next offering is foul back. Two. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball bat.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And the pitch. Check swing, no appeal.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Way high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And the righty deals. Got him swinging. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Murphy at second. Acuna at first. 1 gone. They say you win.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kiner settles under it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Hank Aaron now at the plate. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's off the mark. 3-1. David Justice to bat next. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Next pitch misses, and the count 2-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So the lineup flips over. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. The 1-1 is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Righty to the plate. And a ball evens the count.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Mickey Mantle waiting to hit for the Yankees. Runner at second, nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now Mickey Mantle grounded out his first time up. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
1 out and a runner at second. That one missing inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2 now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. And Judge spoils that one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That hits the dirt. The count now 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals, and just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
Man at second. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Ralph Kiner. Grounded out his first time. And the right-hander deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Judge off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. This is the World Series on the show. Back in the Bronx, on to the fourth. Now in for the Braves, David Justice.
David Justice.
That's hard hit on the line. Calls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. The 1-1. Next offering is outside. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a pitch.
Full count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is gone. He sends a rocket to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Next one is off the play. And a full count now.
Count is full.
The pitch. And that's ball
Take your
four.
base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Throw over to first. Albies dives back in.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Sean Murphy circles the bases. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr., 1 for 2. That misses the zone, 2-1. just missed. Freddie Freeman on deck for Atlanta. The wind of the pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, in now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a...
There's a swing and a drive. Caught just shy of the wall here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. The 1-1 is upstairs. Ball 2.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York. It is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
Up the middle. Albies. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
The bat, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. Flied out his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Justice squeezes it, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 4 and the Yankees 1. And a man left. We're through 5. It's the Braves 4 and the Yankees 1. All set for the top of the 6th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Austin Riley.
The designated hitter, Austin Riley.
And strike 2.
1-2.
In the air out towards right center. Judge is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And at second with 1 away, Orlando Arcia. Next up for the Braves. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Base hit and a run in to score.
Now back.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Arcia, the base runner at first with one out. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-2. Stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Two now. And misses inside. Chipper Jones waiting for a turn at the plate. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And next for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Smash to the left side. They get the force. That ends the frame. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 1. Well, we go bottom 6. It's Aaron Judge now. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses, and it's 2-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Anderson getting cranked up as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for New York, Ralph Kiner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. And they take care of Kiner for the out. And there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. They're down 3 in a row. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And the pitch. Struck him out looking. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 1. Goose Gossage will take over here.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake up.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. Gossage deals. Runner on the go. In the air to left center. Kiner in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Gossage ready. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was a moonshot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. And a 2-1 on the way. That one missed.
That missed. That's the ball. 3-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Righty delivers. And another ball. Checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. And the 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jonathan Loaisiga gets the ball now. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Hank Aaron will hit next. And a 1-1. And there's a ball. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And it's gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add a pair. It's 9-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Stepping in, David Justice. Next one off the plate inside. And a count 2-1. That one missed.
3-1.
Austin Riley up next. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The kick, the 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Austin Riley. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And the pitch. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Justice, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got it by him for the K. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Two up in inning number 9. Braves 9 and the Yankees 1. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Eddie Matthews. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was in the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. Base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
All over that one right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
He's 2 outs away. And next for New York, Ryan Roberts. A switch hitter batting right. Falling behind 2-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Derek Jeter.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swing and a base hit. Here comes Torre. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take game 1 on the road.
Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, Siggy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.